I'm Flames. Welcome to the channel. I'm a VTuber and love collecting and talking about action figures and art. But I haven't actually reviewed any single figure since I started this channel. So today that's about to change. I know there's a ton of other reviewers out there that I also enjoy watching a lot, but I also know there's a lot of other VTubers that collect action figures, like Transformers, Marvel Legends, and other types of figures. So hopefully I can introduce some of you to the hobby that I love. I'll be going over 3 different figures with 3 different setups, so you can let me know which one you like the most if I end up making more videos like this. So let's get on with it. First off, Legacy Decepticon Tarn. This is a figure that I wanted to get ever since it came out like 2 years ago, but I was never able to get it. I plan on getting the reissue that's on Hasbro polls right now, I think. But a friend gave him to me, so here we are. The TF community pretty much said for a while that this guy's what most Voyagers, or $35 figures if you don't know the terminology, should strive to be. And to an extent, I agree. It's a pretty much perfect figure with no hollow spaces, flawless articulation, and great paint. But I do think his alt mode is kind of nothing. It's good, but no wheels is kind of a bummer, and it's unfortunately becoming a bit of a trend. And without the turret, he just looks kind of funny. If you've never bought a Transformer before though, but like action figures in general, I think this guy's a perfect starting point. He can just be a robot bodyguard or something in other 6-inch displays. Here he is next to Cobra Commander. Speaking of which, Retro Cobra Commander from the G.I. Joe Classified series. Now, I'll immediately point out that I'm not a huge G.I. Joe nerd. I know some of the basic stuff, I've seen the new interactions between them and Transformers in the new comics, but besides that, I don't really know the lore. But I picked this guy up because even without knowing too much, he's one of those extremely iconic villains that everyone at least has heard of once. And oh boy, does he look good. The chrome helmet, which is kind of rare in Hasbro action figures, more on that later, is amazing. He comes with 4 hands, a backpack, a pistol, and a knife. Oh, and also a base that I forgot to record at first, whoops. For articulation, this guy is kind of insane. He has a neck ball joint as well as a ball joint in the head, so he can tilt, look up, and do lots of weird stuff with it. He has a nice ab crunch and a ball joint waist hidden by the belt, so he can spin around with no issue at all. He's got some real nice butterfly joints so he can give real big hugs. Shoulder goes a little above 90 degrees, he has bicep swivel and double jointed elbows, but man, these joints are super tight. And it's not just my copy, I've heard that it's like this for everyone, so be careful with that. But the craziest part about this figure is he has drop-down hips for whatever reason. You could have him doing Spider-Man poses if you really wanted, I guess. Again, these knees are super tight, and here's a back view with the pistol and the backpack. His knife can be stored in the leg, and yes, it's a separate rubbery holster. And lastly, here are some poses. Really love this figure, even if I don't really know the character all that well. The last figure today is going to be Marvel Legends Superior Spider-Man. This is part of the 85 years of Marvel anniversary line. The last version we got from him was about 10 years ago, I believe, and this update looks great for the most part. This head sadly doesn't have the same chrome as Cobra Commander, but I do appreciate the paint simulating the chrome reflections, like buildings. He comes with this insane amount of accessories, at least compared to other Marvel Legends figures of the same price. And here he is with the legs hitting the only pose that really matters. Gosh, this looks incredible. I'm so happy he's able to hold his weight decently enough with them. He can even do it with only 3 legs if the surface isn't smooth, otherwise he will slip up a little bit. He has a really good ab articulation, but it does look a little bit uglier than it did with Cobra Commander. I'm also not a huge fan of this type of waist/hip joint, since rotating it around makes it look kinda weird, but hey, it works I guess. He also has a really good toe articulation, got double jointed elbows and knees, also claw hands here, flipping hands, and the second head sculpt which doesn't have the reflections, but does have a really nice glossy silvery paint. Not reflective, but glossy. Same paint as Andrew's Spider-Man from No Way Home if you have that figure. Here he is compared with Cobra Commander, with Andrew Garfield's Peter, and Commander Class Optimus Prime just for fun. Oh, and a bonus figure, Sky from the discontinued Fortnite Victory Royale series, which I also got pretty recently. And here's some poses with the Fortnite glider I also got recently. Speaking of which, remember to use my epic partnered code, That's Flames, in Fortnite or whatever you want to use it for. And that's the end of the video. Not really my area of expertise, but if you liked it or have any suggestions, let me know in the comments. I likely won't make too many review videos, frankly, because I can't afford figures like most other reviewers out there that just buy them or get them super early before they're even in stores. So, I mean, if you don't mind waiting or just want my input and like this sort of stuff, remember to subscribe. And yeah, just give me advice how you want to see more videos like these if I do end up making them every 3 months or so. But that's it for now. And yeah, I'll see you around. Goodbye, and thanks for watching.